Good afternoon, everyone. So this is just a short video to talk about the loyalty rewards program that doTERRA offer. It's a really incredible program, and I just hate to see people miss out on it. So I love to explain it so it's super clear, because it wasn't super clear to me initially, and I know it can be confusing with points and things. But the way it works is you sign up for the loyalty rewards program. You are ordering product each and every month through that program. So you place an order of some amount every single month, but there's no maximum or minimum on that order. So if, say, one month comes along and you don't want to spend the money, you don't particularly need anything that month, you can order something as little as a lip balm. You can order something for just like $4.50, and all that does is it keeps the program alive and active. So it just maintains all your points and it keeps you active in LRP. If you want to start accumulating points, your order has to be a minimum of 50 PV. PV is points value. So each item has a dollar value and it also has a points value, and they're not the same. But you'll notice that when you look in your back office and you're ordering stuff online, you'll see next to every single product, it'll say PV and a number. And that's how much value in points that product has. So when I say you need to order a minimum of 50 PV, you'll see really quickly. And for the most part, that could mean you just ordering two things, say. And then that will give you that 50 PV in your cart, and you'll start gaining points on what you've spent then. If you want to be sharing the oils, which a lot of people initially say, oh, no, I'm just going to be using them. But believe me, it happens really quick that people will start asking you how you're doing things. How did you make that cleaner? How did you do this thing? And before you know it, it's just a really natural process that you'll end up telling them the amazing benefits that you've received. And people will say, well, how can I get in on this? If this happens to you, and you decide that you want to share the oils, then your minimum PV in your cart needs to be 100 PV to qualify. So that will qualify you to actually earn commission. You'll start making a little bit of money. And a lot of people will do this just as a way to cover their monthly costs of the oils they want to purchase. So as you get going, my experience so far has been pretty much 100% of the people that I've enrolled have been so excited, and each month they're just like, how can I hold myself back? Like, how do I stop ordering so much? And initially you might think, well, I just got a kit, why will I need to order next month? But very quickly you get the benefits from the oils you're using, and you just want to explore and experience other ones. And as you research and look up more in your books and and online and through the groups that I'm offering you, you'll start to be inspired to try other things that might help you and support you in your life. So as that naturally happens, if you're sharing and you want to earn commission, that would then possibly cover your monthly expenses of doTERRA, then you just need 100 PV in your cart to do that. And then each and every month, this is a beautiful thing, doTERRA offers a product of the month each month. It gets announced around the first of the month, and I always put it up in the Essentials page, so you can have a look there. You can always contact me, or you just look on the doTERRA website, and it comes up at the beginning of the month. And it gives you the opportunity then to decide if that's a product you really want. You need to have 125 PV in your cart in order to qualify for that product of the month, and you get sent it for free. So, there's some great promos that happen. Last month, I got lemongrass for free. I'm using my lemongrass all the time. There's so many beautiful, beautiful qualities to it beyond, I just thought I'd use it for cooking, but I'm learning so much about it now, and I'm really feeling benefit of it. So I was really happy to get that as my freebie last month. I made sure I had 125 PV in my cart, and I got sent that free oil. Some months that free oil is worth like $100. I got a free frankincense at Christmas. It was beautiful. It's such a beautiful gift to get. So it really ends up being extremely worthwhile. But unless you're actively a participant in LRP, you don't qualify for that product of the month. So the first month you sign up for LRP, you don't qualify. It's the second month to just prove that you're on the program and you're sticking with it. And then you'll start to get free products every month. So that alone is huge because you're gonna get money back just from that. And you get all your shipping dollars, you get back in points as well. So it's like free shipping. It creates a free shipping for you. These are all reasons why it's so beneficial to give some real consideration to being on the Loyalty Rewards program. Now, I have people, you're probably watching now, who are enrolled with me who are not doing LRP, and that's just totally fine. You just go at your own pace. There's never any pressure from me. But I do want to say that I'm watching these people ordering, and say like every 3 or 4 months, they do a big massive order. You know, they might get all of their skincare, their vitamins, or they'll get, you know, some big things that were on their mind that they wanted to get. And that's great that they do that. But what would be a bit more practical to do would be to have a look at that and over, say, 3 months, split that up so that you're not doing one big massive order. You're just doing, you know, little orders over, say, a period of 3 months. And doing that through the LRP program would gain you points and free product. So rather than sort of holding back and just doing these big orders every once in a while, it really is beneficial to give that some consideration on how you can split up your orders. And even if you were just doing a 50 PV order every month, but you did that consistently over a year, you know, you would save so much money by the end of the year by doing that. And you would have received so many free oils over the year. You know, like all the points you accumulate, you can redeem those at any time. So as an example, I've been just accumulating my points. I just went and bought all my Lifelong Vitality from the States, had it shipped to Australia. It was all fully covered by my points. I was so pleased with myself. I was like, wow, that's incredible, you know, that it would cover things like that. I have oils on my dream wish list that are things that I intend to get, things that I'm really excited to get, but I'm saving up my points and looking at that as a way that I can afford to get some of the higher, more expensive, harder to get oils. So there's just some strategy and some thinking to that. And I know initially it can be a little bit overwhelming and thinking, oh, I don't want to be locked into a program. I was the same. I said, you know what, it makes me really nervous to be joining a program. I don't know how I'm going to go. But the other thing that just changed my thinking completely was you can cancel it anytime. You call customer service, they take you off of it that same moment in time. So there's no locked in. There's nothing, you have nothing to lose. You're never locked in. There's no minimum payment required each month. It's just a real win-win kind of a program. So one of the reasons I'm talking to you about all this today is because right now in Canada, there's this awesome offer that they're going to start you at 30% points back. Okay. Now, most of us started at 10%, and throughout the course of a year, you slowly work your way up, you know, and eventually about the 12-month mark, that's when you start making your 30% points back. In Canada right now, they're offering you that at the get-go, and that's for life, locked in for life. So if you're in Canada, that's a really amazing thing to consider. They're doing that only because they've just opened the Canadian market, and they're just offering that incentive to get people rolling, but that incentive's not going to last, and it probably won't be coming back again. So it's a really awesome time to jump in. For all the rest of us that are not purchasing out of Canada, it's still an incredible, incredible rewards program. There's just so many benefits to it. And really, when you spell it all out, I can't actually see any negatives to it, especially when you're first signing up. You might as well join it. And because in those first few months, you're probably going to be ordering the most than you will ever, you know. So when you're excited and you're in that mode and you're building your collection at home that you're going to be using every day for your own health and well-being and for cleaning and for everything that we're talking about, it really is the time to sign up for LRP at the beginning. So if you have any further questions about this, I'm really happy to answer them. I've also, you know, there's no pressure. You don't have to be on LRP. You can just do your orders sporadically as you want. But I just wanted everyone to really consider the pros and cons. And one of the things I offer in my follow-up wellness consult that I do with every single one of my wellness advocates is we look at strategizing a 3-month plan for you. So we talk about your needs and what you're hoping to achieve through your oils. And we make that 3-month plan so that you can stagger out your orders over the time. So you get the most benefit from the loyalty rewards program and without spending as much. So some things to consider today, you guys. I hope that that helps clear things up. I'll be talking a lot about this program just as we gear up to the end of the month, because I just really am hoping that most of you will partake in it and not miss out on this amazing offer that's happening right now. Okay, thank you so much. Good afternoon.